think it's really important that we reach out to affiliated organizations, others that are deeply involved in the game, and collaborate with them and look for ways to grow the game, in the future the way it's been so successful in the past.
My introduction to the VSGA was really through the handicapping program, and the handicapping program has been such a huge connector between both organizations. Obviously, the VSGA runs it and most of the clubs administer it, but we continue to work together to try to protect the handicapping program between the MAPGA and the VSGA because it is important to our game.
I think that they do a lot for education in the rules of golf. They provide lots of opportunities for people of all financial means to be able to play golf in this area. I think they have great one-day events for kind of the less serious golfer, great junior programming. I'm looking forward to having my son be able to play in a few tournaments next year, so that's exciting. And I think that people are just really lucky to have people that do a really good job, that are high class, that play by the rules, that run a first-class event.
So the partnership has to be strong because ultimately, when you host a VSGA event, you want to put your club's best foot forward, and if you don't work together hand in hand, they're going to come out basically saying that, well, this wasn't a very good tournament, and they're never really going to know why it wasn't a good tournament. So everything has to be done as a partnership because that's the only way you can make it work and everybody can be successful.
We've had a long history of collaborating with the MAPGA and all their pros throughout the Commonwealth.
I've been in a couple other places throughout my career, and I think this state works the best with the golf professionals just because of the marriages with the handicap program, the state open, and some of the other things that the VIP program. All those programs are built to keep golf strong in Virginia, and the VSGA and the MAP just naturally work well together because it's for the good of the game.
We particularly appreciate our relationship with the golf course owners. Many of the things we do, we can't do without them.
We represent the interest of the golf course owner, which is a broad spectrum. I think all the allied associations touch on various issues that are relative to a golf course owner, but our organization is specific to the fundamental issues that would impact bottom line related matters, the business of golf, you might say. Where we interact a lot with the VSGA, or where we've been successful in working with them, is on matters that really circulate around that. The VSGA has been a sponsor of our organization. They've contributed financial resources to us to help us get started. They've contributed a lot of time as well in helping us get started. That's really how we've kind of grown with them. They've sort of taken us a little bit under their umbrella in some regards and helped us to kind of get our feet on the ground.
When we work with the golf course superintendents, we work with them in a couple of significant ways. One, a broad way, they're very involved with the economic impact of golf in the Commonwealth. They're very involved in regulation that comes up from time to time relating to the use of fertilizers or pesticides or the use of water in the Commonwealth.
We're stewards of the environment. We're trying to protect the environment, and we're also trying to make golf better and more affordable. We're here to support facilities within the state of Virginia. We're also here to drive turfgrass research, professionalism as far as the golf course superintendents, and also provide networking for fellow superintendents so we can share ideas and make the golf courses better. With the allied associations, we were able to come up with some initiatives. First and foremost was the economic impact study. The second one was the BMP, collected by industry professionals, golf course superintendents, and state agencies. And that manual actually shows that we are all environmental stewards in the state of Virginia. And then the last initiative was the water quality monitoring that we did collectively with the Golf Council. The research from that project showed that the water coming into the golf course was probably not as clean as it was leaving the golf course. So once we filter it through the golf course, it's actually cleaner as it goes downstream.
We're involved with them in the lobbying efforts to see that the game continues to grow and that the game is being played is protected, as well as while we're working with them to protect the environment.
Back in 2002, we had water restrictions from drought conditions. So we kind of collaborated together to form an alliance, a Golf Council alliance. And with that, we went to the governor to negotiate, and actually successfully negotiate terms for golf courses in the state of Virginia so that we could water and keep our golf courses alive.
Fundamentally, it's these relationships that come together to offer a great experience for golfers in the Commonwealth. For instance, we run over 30 championships for the more elite players. We run over 100 one-day events for good players and average players. We offer a VIP card that gets people out around the Commonwealth to play hundreds of courses as well. And I think without these relationships of working together to provide great venues, to give us access to golf courses, and to help us with the administration of our events, the golfers in the Commonwealth wouldn't enjoy the extraordinary opportunities and experiences they get. The old expression that, rising tide floats all boats is very true here. Without us working together with the course owners and the superintendents and professionals, we'd have much less of a robust golf experience in the Commonwealth.